Hi there, they call me the Governor, and people have been losing their damn minds after that Season 10 Walking Dead trailer was released. And it's all about one 2-second scene with Michonne and Ezekiel. The situation has pissed me off so much that I have to speak out about it. So here we go. I said, here we go. This ain't no episode reaction. I'm reacting to reactions. And I'm doubly pissed because I have to talk about Michonne. I may have said I wasn't mad at her anymore, but guess what? I lied. Michonne killed my daughter right in front of me, took my eye, stabbed me in the back, and worst of all, tried to cock block me from Andrea. So I'm not her biggest fan. But since people are losing their shit about her and the king kissing, I had to say something. Be mad at Michonne if you want, but for the right reasons. Hell, I'm a member of the I Hate Michonne Club. But I want you to understand this. She is not disrespecting Rick Grimes. It has been at least 6 years since Rick blew up that bridge and disappeared. Now, we were shocked to see he actually survived that, but Michonne didn't see it. But for years she's been hoping, Daryl's been looking for him. Any reasonable person would say he dead. Now, is she supposed to wait for the rest of her goddamn life on the off chance some helicopter swooped in and picked his bloody ass up? Get real, people. And most of you who are all pissed off at Michonne break up with someone on Tuesday and have a new squeeze by Friday. Not many of you wait for 6+ years. Now let's take a look at Rick. It wasn't that long after Lori turned into a ghost that he was hitting on Jesse, a married woman. Now, he did have the decency to wait until her husband died from one of Rick's bullets in the face before they did the horizontal mambo. But I don't remember anyone saying Rick is disrespecting Lori's memory. And Jesse hadn't even been fully digested by the biters before Rick was shacked up with Michonne. So don't you give me any shit about Michonne disrespecting Rick. Michonne isn't cheating on Rick because she thinks he's dead. Even Lori wasn't cheating on Rick technically because she thought he was dead. She was told it by Shane, and she broke it off with him as soon as she knew otherwise. So enough of that shit. Now, Ezekiel isn't cheating on Carol. In case you forgot, Carol left Ezekiel at the end of the last season. Now, at the very least, it's been months since she left him. And I understand another time jump could be coming, so who knows how long it actually is since the breakup. And Carol doesn't seem to exactly be pining after Ezekiel, even though she was just kind of friend-zoned by Daryl. She also doesn't seem upset at Michonne. And that girl code is as bullshit as the guy code. If you like someone a lot, most people just throw that fucking code right out the window. Life is too short, especially after an apocalypse, to worry about who dated who before. And think about this. Ezekiel didn't end up on a pike, so he's living on borrowed time. There's no telling when he might go. And this is Michonne's last season. However she ends up leaving, the king is in for some heartbreak. So for you bastards who think he's actually doing something wrong, which he's not, he's going to end up being punished anyway, if he even survives that long. And besides, Carol's way more concerned about hanging out with Daryl than what Ezekiel's doing. They might even be planning on leaving together. Please, not to fear. But she ain't thinking about Ezekiel at all. In fact, how she can think about anything over Daryl's body odor, I have no fucking clue. He needs to shower. Not to mention, it's in the comics. Now, there are a lot of things that happen in the comics that I'm glad didn't happen in the show. Carol died, Rick lost his hand, and all that fucked up shit Michonne did to my character. I shudder just thinking about it. But of course, Comic Meme was a much worse bastard than I ever was. But one thing I don't really care about is the fact that Michonne and Ezekiel were together. You know, a lot of the comic book stories that they have used in the show turned out pretty well. Well, maybe not for Abraham and Glenn, but you know, there are exceptions. But it's not like Ezekiel is unimaginable. It's right there in the comics. The original creator of the source material for the show actually put them together. So maybe we'll get some good stories out of it. If you want to hate Michonne like I do, that's fine, but just hate her for the right reasons. Don't give me this bullshit about disrespecting Rick and Ezekiel and Carol and all that crap. And maybe when she leaves the show, she'll end up reuniting with Rick the prick. Could happen. And if she does, she will tell Rick about her and the king. And Rick is gonna understand, the bastard. I mean, he understood when it came to Lori and Shane. And I really don't think Ezekiel is gonna try to kill Rick, pull a Shane as they say. So there's that. I'm glad I got that out there. And I will see you for Reactions to Fear very soon, and in October for the main show. And if you haven't subscribed, fucking do it. Ring the bell. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Now go watch one of these other videos. Governor out.